Yo guys, and as you can tell by the thumbnail and by the title of this video, I am going to be doing my early Saturday night main event prediction video. I was going to film this after Friday Night SmackDown on the Saturday that's just gone, but I decided to not film that video. I did still film a wrestlers that I seen live video, but I ended up not filming my early Saturday Night's main event prediction video because I kind of wanted to wait to see what was happening with Seth Rollins and the whole, is he going to vacate the title? Is he not going to vacate the title? This, that, and the third. So I kind of wanted to just wait to see what was going on with that. So I am filming this straight after filming my Raw review. Don't know why it's become so sunny all of a sudden, because in the video that I've just filmed, it was like I was in a desert, and now I'm in Spain. So I don't know what's going on. So that's why there's like a different angle. So yeah, I am recording this straight after Raw. I will leave, well, not straight after Raw, straight after my Raw review, sorry. I will leave my Raw review that I've just filmed in the description down below, so you can go ahead and check that out. Yeah. Obviously, on Monday Night Raw, that's just happened, we got it announced that we were having a battle royale in the main event of Raw, and the winner would go on to face CM Punk as that night's main event. So we know that match is already happening at that night's main event. But after that match was made official last night, I wrote down, after filming my Raw review, I wrote down everyone that I wanted to put at part of my early Saturday Night's main event, the other 4 matches, and filming it straight away for you guys straight after filming that. So, yeah, we will speak about the match that's already happening. And sorry if I keep looking down, it's because I'm making sure that my microphone doesn't turn off. I have got a new one coming that I don't need to put on charge and can just connect it to my phone and don't have to worry about it losing battery, because it's not one of those type of microphones, so that's good, and I'm excited for that to come. Anyways, we'll speak about the match that has already been made official, which is this match right here that you're seeing on your screen right now between Jey Uso and CM Punk, because CM Punk pinned Jey Uso last week in that triple threat, and then Jey won the Battle Royale last night. Bit of a stupid decision, but we're here, and this is what we've got, so this is what we're going to have to deal with, unfortunately. I have some theories. I normally don't really say theories on my early prediction videos, because this isn't my official Saturday Night main event predictions, because that will be out next week, but I have a lot of theories that I want to speak about that could happen with this match, and because it's been made official, I feel like it's alright to make some theories to do with what I believe could happen in the match that you're seeing on your screen right now. So even though this is not an official Saturday Night main event prediction video, because obviously the other 4 matches that I'm going to predict might not even happen, I'm going to do some theories on what I believe could happen during this match that you're seeing on your screen right now, and then I'll just repeat the theories on my actual official predictions alongside my theories for other matches that become official. Yeah, so I have 6 theories that could happen during this match right here. And the first theory I have is that the ref gets knocked down and Seth returns alongside Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. They stand on the apron Shield style. Also, possibly alongside the other 3 is Austin Theories. And then they attack CM Punk, because there's a storyline going on at the moment that as long as Seth Rollins and CM Punk are both in the WWE, Punk will never be World Heavyweight Champion as long as Seth is around. And I know he's injured, but are they going to carry on that storyline of Punk never being champion as long as Seth is a part of WWE? And the only time that Punk will be champion is if he beats Seth Rollins for it. So this potentially could happen, where the Seth and Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed stand on the apron Shield style, possibly alongside Austin Theory. and then they attack CM Punk. Jay takes advantage of CM Punk being attacked by all three of them, possibly four of them, and wins the World Heavyweight Championship, and possibly ends up joining the Vision at War Games. Yeah, because I feel like they're turning Jay heel, and I feel like it could be the perfect opportunity to do that next Saturday. Because the Yeet, everyone still does the Yeet, but it's not as popular as it was. And I feel that they're slowly turning Jay like heel, but like doing it really like gradually. But they could all of a sudden just fast pace it and do it next Saturday, and Jay ends up winning the World Championship because of like Seth and Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed possibly returning, or even Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed, and Austin Theory stand on the rope Shield style, and they take out CM Punk but don't take out Jey Uso, and then Jay ends up winning the World Championship and joining those three at War Games is a very big possibility. So that's Theory 1 for this match right here. Theory 2, I just have Jay wins. It's just a normal one-on-one match, no interferences. Jey Uso wins World Heavyweight Championship for whatever reason that WWE has decided to give him the World Heavyweight Championship. Or, alongside that, CM Punk just wins the World Heavyweight Championship with no interferences, and CM Punk becomes a new World Heavyweight Champion. So, just a normal one-on-one match. Theory number 3, I have Austin Theory debuts as part of the Vision, and it ends in a disqualification. So they end up having to do it at Survivor Series instead, possibly. But I don't know. I'm not quite sure on that one because I feel like ending in a DQ for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship is a bit weird because they kind of need a World Heavyweight Champion as soon as possible. So I feel like that Austin Theory, that's a bit weird. That theory probably most likely isn't gonna happen because yeah, it's for a vacant. If the title wasn't vacant, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, maybe that could actually happen. But I mean, it could still happen, I guess. And then Jay and Punk are just not part of War Games. Like that's a possibility, to be honest. Like they can easily do a War Games without having Punk and Jay so in it. Just have, I don't know, Austin Theory, Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed, and a couple of others from like SmackDown, maybe like a Drew McIntyre from SmackDown and Solo Sikoa from SmackDown or something. And then on the other side, they have LA Knight, Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns, and then maybe Sami Zayn and Ilya Dragunov or something, maybe something like that. And Punk and Jey Uso have a rematch at Survivor Series for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. Like that's a possibility. Maybe it's like, I don't know, disqualification match. So if anyone gets involved during the match, that it won't end in a DQ this time. Maybe, I don't know. And then theory number 4, I have Jimmy Uso costs Jay the World Heavyweight Championship, or helps Jay win the World Heavyweight Championship. Therefore, Jimmy turns heel. So kind of joint on theories there, but that's theory number 4. Theory number 5, CM Punk wins with the help of the Vision and joining the Vision, becoming the new leader. Because they do. I was gonna say that they do need like a top star to be a part of the Vision, but I really don't feel they need that. I don't know. I feel like what they're going with the Vision is like evolution type of thing. So I don't know if they need a leader because I feel like Paul Heyman's the leader of the group. Really, I'm sorry that the quality keeps going dim. I don't know what the hell is going on. But yeah, sorry that keeps happening. But I don't feel like they need like a big star as their leader of the Vision. So I don't know, but that's a possibility anyway. I feel like something's going to happen during this match because there's no way that it's going to be Theory 2 that they're just going to have a normal one-on-one match and Jay or CM Punk's going to win the World Heavyweight Championship. I really do feel that something is going to happen during this match. I just can't quite pinpoint what I believe that's going to be. And then the 6th theory I have is Seth Rollins returns and adds himself to the match, making it a triple threat. Because I'm not buying this Seth Rollins injury. Like, I really, really aren't. I ain't. Sorry. I don't know. The way that they constantly spoke about this injury on last night's Raw and tried to do everything in their power to make us believe that Seth's injured, which is something they don't normally do. And the fact they're pretending it's a storyline injury that Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed injured Seth Rollins is, I don't know. But then at the same time, they could be doing Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed injured Seth so that Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed can do something else and not just wait for Seth to come back from injury. But they could have easily done that because they could have just gone on to face the face the world tag team champions and go on to the tag team division and just destroy everyone. Like, they could have easily done something without actually doing anything to Seth, but I don't know. But anyways, they're the 6 theories that I have that could potentially happen for this match right here that you're seeing on the screen between CM Punk and Jey Uso. Let me know, what theory would you like the most if one of those theories were to happen. Yeah, but yeah. Okay, we're now on to 4 matches that haven't been made official yet, and let's see how many I get right. The first match I have happening is for the Intercontinental Championship, but for the men's side of things, because on last night's Monday Night Raw, Penta got involved in Dominic and Rusev's match start-offs, and then Penta took out Rusev, and then in the Battle Royale, Dominic eliminated both Penta and Rusev. So I do feel that at Saturday Night's Main Event, we are going to get Penta versus Rusev versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship in a triple threat. So I definitely see this match happening on Saturday Night's Main Event next Saturday because of the storylines that we're seeing currently on Monday Night Raw. This is one of the 5 matches, well, 4, I guess, not including Jey and Punk, that's already been made official, but out of the 4 matches I've decided to put on this Saturday Night's Main Event, makes the most sense to be a part of Saturday Night's Main Event. So yeah, this right here that you're seeing on your screen right now is match number 2 that I believe will happen at Saturday Night's Main Event. Match number 3, I have a 6-man tag team match because for whatever reason, I'm not quite sure why, but Saturday Night's Main Event tends to have at least 1 tag team match, or sometimes even 2. And I do believe that this is the tag team match that we will get at Saturday Night's Main Event, and it is Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Ilya Dragunov, because obviously during their match between Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship, the MFTs got involved in, well, these are the 3 people I think are going to be a part of it, because obviously not all 5 of them are going to be a part of the 6-man tag team match, but I think it will be Solo Sikoa, JC Mateo, and Tama Tonga, because obviously these 3, or the 5 of them, got involved in Shinsuke and Sami's Intercontinental Championship. And then last week on Friday Night SmackDown, these 3, well, all 5 of them got involved in the match after Ilya Dragunov won the United States Championship and brutally attacked Sami and Ilya Dragunov. And Rey Fenix did come out and help, yes, but I believe it will be these 3, and Rey Fenix won't be involved in this match because I don't feel that they will do an 8-man tag. I feel like they will do a 6-man tag with these 3 instead of Rey Fenix. I mean, it could be Rey Fenix instead of Ilya Dragunov, that's a possibility, but I feel like it will be these 3 versus these 3 that you're seeing on the screen right now, instead of Rey Fenix. Instead of Rey Fenix replacing Ilya Dragunov. So yeah, I feel like this makes sense because obviously what's been happening on the SmackDown over the last few weeks, and like I just said, Saturday Night's Main Event tends to have at least 1 tag team match on the card. So considering it's only next Saturday that this Saturday Night's Main Event is happening, and considering what's going on SmackDown at the moment, I just feel like this match right here that you're seeing on your screen makes the most sense to happen on Saturday Night's Main Event. Match number 4, I have 2 ideas that could either be this match that I'm going to tell you right now that I have wrote down. So this is my official prediction for Saturday's main event. But I will tell you another match that could potentially be happening instead of this one that you're going to see on your screen in a second. But I do have Maxine Dupree versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship in a no disqualification match and no countouts, because obviously Maxine Dupree won against Becky Lynch in a countout, and then Maxine Dupree won again because of a disqualification. So I feel that on next week's Raw, Adam Pearce is going to make it official that Maxine Dupree will get another chance at the Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship in a no disqualification and no countouts match at that night's main event. And this match right here that you're seeing on your screen right now is where finally AJ Lee makes her return to WWE, because according to a lot of wrestling sources, she's supposed to be a part of War Games. And by the time Saturday Night's main event comes around, it is the 1st of November. And by the time Monday Night Raw happens, there's only 4 Raws until War Games. So AJ needs to be a part of the beginning of November's Raws so she can have enough time to build up ready for War Games, considering it's literally would be 3 weeks away that Saturday. Yeah, 1, 2, either 3 or 4 weeks that Saturday after Saturday Night's main event will be War Games. So she needs to return. And I feel like this is probably where she's going to return, because it will be a no disqualification match. So if Maxine Dupree was getting absolutely demolished and Becky was beating the living shit out of her, then I feel like AJ will make her return to help out Maxine Dupree. I do feel that Becky will beat the shit out of her after the match is finished, not during the match. Well, she will beat the shit out of her during the match, but I feel like when the match is over, Becky will then go back and beat her up again, and that's when AJ makes her return, because she's been gone for 5 weeks now. 5 weeks we haven't seen AJ on the screen. 5 weeks. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's actually insane. So I just feel like this match right here at the beginning of November is the perfect time for AJ to make her return. So I have this match happening. But before we speak about the last and final match that I see happening on Saturday's main event, I do have potentially either Maxine Dupree versus Becky Lynch, but obviously I don't know why I'm doing this because it's not on your screen anymore. Or they could potentially do Stephanie Vaquer and Nikki Bella versus Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. Like, I was stuck between doing Maxine Dupree versus Becky Lynch and then the tag team match between Nikki Bella and Stephanie versus Roxanne and Raquel, but I decided to go with the Intercontinental Championship match happening instead of that normal tag team match, because by the time Saturday's main event comes around, it's the 1st of November, and if AJ Lee is going to be a part of War Games, she needs to make her return. So why not make her return during a Saturday Night's main event instead of a Raw? Because it's a glorified house show, not a normal episode of Raw and SmackDown. So that's why I decided to go with the Intercontinental Championship match happening instead of the normal tag team match. But that is my other prediction. But I've gone with the Intercontinental Championship. So if that match ends up happening, the tag team match between Nikki, Stephanie, Raquel, and Roxanne, I have, in a way, got it right, because I do feel that's potentially the match that could happen instead of Maxie and Becky. But I don't know. But anyways, the last match I have happening on Saturday Night's main event is the match between the Scottish psychopath or Scottish warrior, Drew McIntyre, versus the current WWE Undisputed or champion, heavyweight champion, whatever you want to call it, WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Because obviously what happened on last week's SmackDown, where Drew was supposed to have a match with Jacob Fatu. Somebody took out Jacob, and then Drew came out gloating that he should become the number 1 contender because Jacob has been taken out, so he's got no one to face now. And then obviously Cody came out really angry that Drew took out Jacob Fatu, even though I don't think it was Drew that took out Jacob. I actually think it was Cody Rhodes, or Randy Orton, but more percentage of me think it's Cody Rhodes that done it. Yeah, I'm not going to get too much into that because I kind of spoke about it a bit on my Friday Night SmackDown review. And then obviously Cody said, let's do this right now. So we had a championship match that went into the crowd for a bit and then came back into the ring, and then the bell rang and it was officially a match between Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship. And then they go out into the outside again, and then Cody hit Drew around the head with the title and then was about to cross Rose, Drew McIntyre, on the announce table, but got stopped by security and WWE officials. So I do feel that this match right here is going to happen at Saturday Night's Main Event, because obviously it makes the most sense to happen considering what happened on Friday Night SmackDown. And also, the winner of that number 1 contendership match between Drew and Jacob was supposed to get a match at Saturday Night's Main Event. So this is obviously going to happen at Saturday Night's Main Event. So yeah, guys, that is my final match that I do believe is going to happen on Saturday Night's Main Event next Saturday. Would you be happy with this card if these were the 4 matches? Because obviously we already know that Jey Uso and CM Punk is going to have a match with one another, so are going to have a match with one another, sorry. Would you be happy with the other 4 matches that I predicted? Potentially, obviously, either Becky versus Maxine or the tag match with Nikki, Roxanne, Raquel and Stephanie. Or do you believe a different match is going to happen and you wouldn't be happy with this match card? Because to be honest with you, even if we go and get Maxine Dupree and Becky and we get that tag team match instead, I would be so down for this card because it's different and it just feels more like watchable than other Saturday Night's Main Events that have happened. So I would be so down if this is the card that we get. Like I said, even if it's the tag team match to the Maxine versus Becky. So I'll be down for this either way. So yeah, guys, that is my Saturday Night's Main Event early predictions. Let me know in the comments down below if you are happy with Jey versus CM Punk, because personally I'm not that down for it. Considering the fact that, like I said earlier, that CM Punk pinned Jey Uso last week on Monday Night Raw, and then Jey ends up winning the Battle Royale. Like, what the fuck? Like, that whole triple threat that happened last week is now pointless, because the winner of the Battle Royale got pinned last week, but still won the Battle Royale and still going on to Saturday Night's Main Event to face CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship, even though he got pinned by the person that he's facing next Saturday. Like, what? I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like they went with Jey Uso instead of LA Knight because but I think because WWE knows that the WWE universe will be on both LA and CM Punk's side when it comes to who potentially is going to win the World Heavyweight Championship. But I feel like they wanted a easy option for Saturday Night's Main Event, and they want CM Punk to win easily with no sort of bad backlash. That CM Punk beat Jey Uso, because everyone will be happy that CM Punk beat Jey Uso. So I feel like they've just gone with the easier option instead of the option where people are going to moan that LA didn't win the World Heavyweight Championship again, because he's not actually a part of it. So they haven't got that to moan about, because obviously he didn't win the Battle Royale, so they can't moan that he didn't win the World Heavyweight Championship because he's not in a match for the World Heavyweight Championship. So I feel like they've just gone with the easier option with Jey Uso, because WWE knows that everybody's rooting for CM Punk to win this, and it's a very predictable match. But I don't know if it is, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens at tonight's main event, I guess, and see if any of those theories come to light. Or I don't know. I'm excited for Saturday night. No, I'm excited for Saturday night's main event. I genuinely am, actually, but it all depends on what other matches we get. Because if we don't get the greatest of matches added to this Saturday Night's main event alongside Jay versus Punk. I love Punk, but Jay versus Punk is a bit, as you can see, Punk's literally right behind me. I'm just going to be a bit like, oh god, this is going to be a bit of a tough watch, but let's hope that we get them 5 matches that I've feel is going to happen at Saturday's main event. Obviously not including Jay and Punk, that's already official, but I hope the other 4, happens, because I'll be so down, and I would be very happy to watch Saturday's main event if those 5 matches happen at Saturday's main event. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments down below how you feel about this Saturday's main event. And I actually got a package today as well, so I am actually going to film another video of a WWE Euroshop unboxing video, because I've got 3 t-shirts, I believe, so that video will be filmed and will probably be out tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be out tomorrow. And then obviously I'll have my SmackDown review out on Saturday, and I also on Friday there's 4 videos coming out. There's this video that you're watching right now, that Euroshop video coming out, and then on Friday I've got a Wrestlers That I Seen Live Part 3 and the last part out on Friday, and then on Saturday I'll also have my SmackDown review out. If SmackDown's good enough for me to do a review on it, because I'm not going to do SmackDown and Raw reviews every single week now. I'll always do a SmackDown and Raw review before a PLE and after a PLE, but sometimes during the week I might not do one where there's no PLE happening and it's a PLE hasn't just happened. So I potentially will do a SmackDown review depending on how good SmackDown is this Friday. But anyways, guys, this has been Charlie, and I will see you guys in the next one.